Hi everyone, I just wanted to tell you about this awesome website that I use in my classroom in hopes that it could help some of you in your classroom and to bring more technology into your classroom. Since I do teach language arts, Learning A to Z does wonderful things for my reading groups. You do get a 14-day free trial, but this is something that my school purchases for the reading teachers just to allow the students to have access to different types of text as well. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. To show you around the website and how to do different things on it. If I can remember my password. All right, there we go. I knew it was one of the two. Okay, so the first thing that you would do when you get a membership or get your trial is to actually put your students in. So as you can see, I have assigned all of my students, and I also get to pick their reading level. So my students never know which group they're in, but I do have them in different reading levels. But my favorite part of this website is that it gives you level text. So I like to go and print these out for my students so that they can see and have the text right in front of them. As you can see here, you can filter the books by their reading levels, or you can also filter them by fiction, nonfiction. They have guided reading lessons with it. So I'm going to go ahead to just a level R to show you the different types of books that it has. So as you can see, there are a lot of choices here. So I'm going to pick Ghost Towns. It is a nonfiction text, but I want you to see that it has multi-levels. So if you have multiple groups in your class, they can all read the same text, but get different extensions out of it. So this specific text has level O, L, and R. Here is where you can either add it to your file cabinet so that you know where to get to it later, or you can assign it to specific students. This area right here, whoops, sorry about that. This area right here is where you can click on it and it'll download for you. And then you can print it and use it however you want. So I'm going to show you that as soon as it downloads. I will also say that printing and copying these books is one of my least favorite tasks because I can never print it and then put it through the copier right. But I'm sure it's not that difficult. So here's what it looks like when you print it. It has amazing features. The pictures are wonderful. All of my kids love these books. So there, and that's the whole book. But if you go back, the students can also listen to it. So if you're not meeting with a specific reading group that day, you can assign it to specific students and they can sit and listen to it. And I think that's absolutely amazing because listening to a fluent reader provides a lot of educational values as well. So they have different comprehension worksheets, grammar, word work, discussion cards, and even a comprehension quiz. The projectables just download. Just kidding, they don't download. They come up so that you can print it or project it on the screen for the whole class to see at once. So there's different options over here. You can highlight for them to show them exactly what to look for or which questions to answer. You can do different things with all of the projectables. And this is the same with the actual text as well. So the student, you can project it and then you save time and paper without printing it. I like to print the text for my students though, so they have the actual copy of the text in their hands. Another feature that I like within Raz Kids is the ability to do a running record. And I'm going to show you, hopefully, under assessments, you can go to benchmark passages and running records. This is where it brings in the technology feature more for your students. So I'm still in level T just as an example, and this you can assign a specific passage. Once you assign it, it'll ask you to click the students, and I'm not actually going to assign this to any of my students. But once you click it for your students, they can get on the computer and record it with using a microphone and headphones. And then you can go and listen to it and do the running record, which would look like this. Do the running record as you're listening to your student. I think that is a time saver for teachers, and which teachers don't need more time savers. So this is what the running record passage would actually look like, that you can print and listen to it as your student reads and records it right into the website. I'm going to go back to the other one. There are so many different things that you can do on this website. The quick checks are wonderful. You can have those printed beside the computer for when the student is done reading it into the microphone, and then go back yourself and do the running record and score it. Have them turn in the copy of the comprehension check. They have not made it yet on Raz Kids where the students can actually click the answers within the website, but I have a feeling it's probably coming soon. There's also different rubrics for retelling and assessing, another high frequency words assessment, along with comprehension questions, which I've already said, visual devices, there's different writing, there's an ELL edition for your English language learners, and this has helped me in the classroom. It is aligned with Common Core. So I hope that this has helped you in some way, and I hope you'll check this website out, especially if you are a reading teacher. I hope you guys all have a great night, and I look forward to reading and listening to your post.